Oceania and Antarctica have unique cultures. Oceania has many islands with different traditions, languages, and ways of life. Antarctica has no permanent residents, but scientists from many countries work there. This report looks at their cultures and influences. So these are the top 5 indigenous people in Oceania. So, Aboriginal Australians are the oldest living culture, over 65,000 years old. They share stories called Dreamtime, create dot paintings, and play the didgeridoo. Their culture is strongly connected to nature. The Torres Strait Islanders live on island north of Australia. They are different from Aboriginal Australians and have influences from Papua New Guinea. They are known for their headdresses, dancing, and sea skills. The Maori people of New Zealand came from Polynesia around 1300 Common Era. They are famous for the haka, or the war dance, tamuko, or tattoos, and wakapapa family history. The language, Te Reo Maori, is one of the New Zealand's official languages. The Kanak people of New Caledonia are from a Melanesian culture. They live in clan-based societies and tell their history through stories and traditions. They are known for their customary huts and ceremonial totems. The Polynesians, from Samoa, Tonga, Hawaii, and other islands, share many traditions like tattoos, canoe voyaging, and storytelling. However, each island has its own unique customs. So we have here the top festivals in Oceania. One of the most famous events is Sydney New Year's Eve in Australia. It is known for its spectacular fireworks over the Sydney Harbour Bridge and Opera House. More than a billion people worldwide watch the event, making it one of the biggest New Year's celebrations. Another major Australian event is the Melbourne Cup, one of the most biggest horse races. It is often called the race that stops a nation because many Australians stop what they are doing to watch it. The race attracts top jockeys, horses, and celebrities from around the world. In New Zealand, the Pacifica Festival is the largest Pacific Islands cultural festival held in Auckland. It celebrates the traditions, dance, music, and food of Pacific nations. Thousands of people attend each year to experience rich Pacific cultures. Another important event in New Zealand is Te Matatini, the biggest Maori performing arts festival. It focuses on kapahaka, the traditional Maori dance and music, and showcases Maori culture to the world. It is an important event for Maori people and their heritage. Back in Australia, Vivid Sydney is a famous light, music, and ideas festivals. The event features breathtaking light projections on landmarks like the Sydney Opera House, attracting millions of visitors. The top 5 cultural heritage in Oceania. One of the most famous sites in Australia is Uluru Ayers Rock. It is a sacred place for the Anango people and is known for its massive red sandstone formation that changes colors at sunrise and sunset. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a major landmark in Australia. In New Zealand, the Maori Marae is an important meeting ground for the Maori people. It features beautifully carved Warinui meeting houses, where visitors can experience haka performances, storytelling, and traditional feasts or hangi. The marae is central to Maori culture and community life. Another fascinating site is Nan Madol in Micronesia, an ancient city built on artificial islands, often called the Venice of the Pacific. It consists of massive basalt stone ruins and is a UNESCO-listed archaeological site. In Chile, Easter Island, or Polynesia, the Moai statues are one of the most mysterious sights. There are over 900 giant stone statues built by the Rapa Nui people. The construction methods remain unknown, making it a UNESCO World Heritage Site. that continues to attract researchers and tourists. Lastly, in Papua New Guinea, the Cook Early Agricultural Site provides evidence of one of the world's oldest farming systems, dating back over 7,000 years. It shows how early indigenous people cultivated taro and bananas, proving the early development of agriculture. Is also a UNESCO listed site for its historical importance. So we are about to tackle the tourism impact on local cultures. So these are the preservation versus adaptation. So the New Zealand government supports the Rio Maori language schools and TV channels to revive the language. But today's generation, social media platforms like TikTok and YouTube have more accessible in modern times. So next, as we have in 2019, climbing Aurora Ayers Rock was permanently banned out of respect for the Anango people's spiritual beliefs. And it's highlighted the importance of indigenous sacred sites in global discussion on cultural preservation and respect. So, next is we have the Pacific fashion and art, where designers from Samoa, Fiji, and Tonga blend traditional patterns and tapa cloth. For example, like Mina or Samoa and Pacific Fusion Fashion Show promote Pacific identity and global fashion trends. The last one is we have the all team performs the haka or the Maori war dance before matches, keeping the tradition alive. So, the haka now is performed by non-Maori teams and in global events, leading to debates on cultural appropriation versus respect. So this is the top famous dishes and drinks from Oceania. The hangi, a traditional Maori cooking method using geothermal heat and earth ovens. It is New Zealand's volcanic soul and Maori tradition focused on slow-cooked communal feast. Second is we have the pavlova, created in honor of Russian ballerina Anna Pavlova during her 1920s tour. The region produces fresh fruits like kiwi fruit and the passion fruit, which pair with the dessert-like airy texture. Next is we have the Vegemite, invented in 1922 as a nutritious alternative to British Marmite. After World War I, Australia needed a local vitamin-rich spread due to limited imports. Next is we have the Kokoda, a Fijian version of ceviche, made with raw fish marinated in citrus and coconut milk. Fiji has plenty of fresh seafood and coconuts, making this dish a natural creation. So, next is we have the lap-lap, made from grated root scraps, wrapped in banana leaves and cooked underground. The Vanuatu's tropical climate provides yams, taro, and coconuts, key ingredients in local cooking. Next is pasulami, a Samoan and Polynesian dish made with taro leaves and coconut cream. Samoa and nearby islands have a rich coconut culture and taro is a staple group. Next is we have the damper, a simple bush bread first made by Aboriginal Australians, then adapted by European settlers. Early indigenous Australians used native seeds and baked bread and fire pits. Taro chips, made by frying or baking thin slices of taro root. The Pacific Islands have plenty of taro, which grows well in tropical conditions. We have the famous drinks like kava, a ceremonial drink made from the kava root used for relaxation and rituals. The Pacific Islands have a long tradition of herbal remedies, and kava is valued for its calming effects. Bondo Birch Ginger Beer, a popular non-alcoholic ginger beer made in Bondi Beach, Queensland. Australia has the ideal climate for growing ginger, and settlers developed fermentation techniques to make this refreshing drink.